Think it's about that time, brother. Think it's about that time. I probably got like one more month of vlogging up inside me. Or maybe that's the wrong kind of term. Um, but I mean, because like I have like thousands of ideas for freaking YouTube videos, but it's just that I'm like so like at the beginning of like YouTube, like the at the beginning, and it's just like I want to go out there and like freaking do YouTube videos and like be like I guess we can call it like a profitable YouTuber to where like I mean even like $400 a month is just not enough to live sustainably, not just in Los Angeles but at all. Because like I don't have my mom, I don't have my dad, I don't have my brothers anymore because like those bridges were burned a while back, and like I've talked to like a lot of people, even like my counselor of like the DUI program or um, of that. It's just like, could you fix the relationships? And it's just that it's like way too beyond that. It's like this is very graphic, but it's almost just like of that, like if you like you were a girl and then you got like raped by a guy, and then it's just like, oh, could you just go back to him and fix, like, oh, everybody has problems, like it's just like it's just to that point to where there's no, how fucked up it was that at least as of like right now and probably forever, that there's no hope to fix that relationship. So what does that mean? That means that I'm all alone, bro. I'm freaking all alone. And I think that that's kind of dope. I find that to be like pretty dope, dude. Because like it's so rare. And the thing is, like with my YouTube, it's just like excavating. I know that I I I feel like I'm just giving up too early. That it takes a lot of time to excavate, one, myself, and then two, figure out where I belong on YouTube. And I know that takes decades. It doesn't take years. It takes decades. But with like seeing what people say on the YouTube channel of that, it's almost like they're not trying to dog on me because it's kind of funny, if you can find a niche, like even like a long ass time ago when KSI, Mr. Olajula, fuck, how do you say his name? JJ Olatu, KSI. Oh, does it stand for knowledge? Knowledge. That's also what Ty Lopez used to say. Up here in my garage, just bought this brand new Lamborghini. Oh, I gotta move around a little bit because the light dimmed to bone me. The light dimmed to bone me. Oh, there it goes. In my garage, just bought this brand new Lamborghini. Everybody was like, whoa. And then he said, I don't even know what Ty Lopez said. I seen him in person. I went to like one of his things. I went to Ty Lopez and I wasn't old enough at the time. I believe I was 20 and you're supposed to be 21. And it was so crazy. I remember like when I went out there, because this was at a very tipping point in my life to where I was either going to go work for Ty Lopez or I was going to go and travel to 48 states. I was literally just going to get in my freaking car and go hit the freeway and travel everywhere in the world, or not in the world, but in America. And I went and I literally, like, you know, like he had like questions for the audience, and like it was so hard for me because I had to get my way to the front. And like I remember I was like, oh, can I like get in front of you? And this guy was like, oh, like freaking, you know, like they didn't want, so I literally just had to like force my way, like, you know, to like the front stage. And then when I asked him a question like, what do you think is the difference between like animals and like human beings having human consciousness? Like, what is it? What causes us to have like this very surreal, weird kind of like life, I guess? And then he was just like, "Oh, go ahead, read the books by Richard Dawkins." And like I already read it, and like I was like, I already read it, and he was like, "Bullshit." Like, you know, because it was like 800 pages, and to be fair, it was an audio book, but still, it was like it was a lot of effort. But like, you know, like, and then like, you know, like he started to mingle with the crowd. He started going around. I literally just fucking stalked the guy and like followed him. And then like, you know, it was like to the end of the event, and then he was, because we were downstairs in like Los Angeles in like a basement, and like it was like these stairs that went up to his freaking Lamborghini, and I followed him up like not followed like followed, but followed like side by side. And like, you know, I was just like, you know, like, be my mentor, bro. Come on, please, like, teach me how to do the things. I'll go ahead and make you a lot of money. Like, you know, like, I'm like, we can like do stuff. Come on, like, let's go get the money. And he was just like, you know, just go ahead, just like watch my paid stuff or like whatever, like his courses or whatever. And I was like, oh man. And then like, you know, there was like crowds of people outside, and like his Lamborghini was parked there. And then like I stood in the street. Say like if my truck was backwards, I like stood in the street, and then like, you know, like it started up and went whoo, blah 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 blah, and then like he drove off, and I was just like, well, I guess I gotta go and travel to 48 states now, and I did. I traveled to 48 states, tried to get to Alaska, but I got arrested at the border because I had marijuana in my car, and they said, well, you know, you're trying to smuggle drugs into Alaska, or sorry, Canada? Yeah, because it goes America, Canada, Alaska. And it's just that, you know, the people, that's the same plane. That is the same plane. You guys can't see it, but there's like a little tiny plane. He's abusing me, bro. That's abuse, bro. That's abuse, bro. I got my eyeballs on you. But it's just like the thing with like the commenters of that, you know, like going back to KSI of like his song, everybody knows something, something, and they froze something, something, something every day, or like whatever, however his song goes. He made like a song and so many people dogged on it. And it's just like, you know, there was like a tasteful to like, you know, where it's just like, we're messing with you because you're the creator, you're the rich guy. It's like, you know, we're gonna fucking like play with you. You know, it's just like, you know, like fucking, it wasn't like, you know, like, you know, you suck, give up. It wasn't like that. It was just like, you know, just dogging on a song. And like, it was like kind of playful, and like, you know, he was like playing back. But the thing with my commenters of that, you know, they're not like trying to play. Oh god, 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 oh there we go. They weren't trying to play with me, bro. Every single harsh ass comment, they're just like, you know, like, hey Paul, I just don't want you to ruin your whole life, because if you can't see it, you're really like, this is never gonna work out for you, buddy. I think that you should just like move on to something else. And like, it's just like comments like it's just like, because I'm such a naturally nice person, I don't know, it's such hard hitting comments that it's just like, it hurts. And then the thing is, it's just like, Casey Neistat says, it's like, it's not the comments of like, people messing with you, it's the comments that that are true that actually hurt. And like, I'm thinking I'm probably gonna pack it in. I'm probably gonna pack it in because like, I don't think that I'll ever, be a big success guy on YouTube when I start to like sit down and be realistic with myself. And it's really, really sad. But with that said, I guess I'll see you guys in tomorrow's episode of 5 o'clock in the morning. Bye.